When learning a rudiment like paradiddles, you'll make progress at first, and then hit a speed limit that feels impossible to pass. The best drummers in the world felt that way at some point, so how did they push past it? One way to drum faster is to change how you think about a rudiment. If you play a rudiment like a paradiddle and think each sticking while you drum, right, left, 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 you'll hit a point where your brain cannot think any faster. Right, left, right, left, left, right, left, left. But thinking of every single sticking while playing a rudiment is like reading every single letter of a sentence out loud. STOPITGETSOMEHELP. Instead of reading the groupings to say, stop it. Get some help. So instead of thinking right, left, left, when playing a paradiddle, I think in groupings of 4 notes. Right, left, right, left. Thinking of rudiments in groups allows you to play rudiments faster and memorize music with less effort because it's easier to memorize words in a sentence than it is to memorize a sequence of letters. Even though this reframing will speed up how you think about rudiments, you still have to practice the mechanics to play faster. Many drummers will try to speed up their rudiments by isolating what each hand plays. But I've noticed over the past couple of decades teaching drums that students who isolate their hands when practicing will slow down or play with bad technique as soon as they put their hands together again. Here are some of the reasons why that happens, but the important thing to know is how to fix the problem by breaking down rudiments into mechanical groups. For example, you can't play a paradiddle faster than you can play a herta. Why? Because a paradiddle is alternating hertas with 1 extra note. So if you want to play fast paradiddles, you have to speed up your hertas. But you also need to speed up your diddles if you want to speed up the transition from one paradiddle to the next. So instead of isolating out what each hand is doing, you can create exercises like this one that focuses on the different mechanics used when playing a rudiment. I'll share a ton of free exercises in a moment that will help with that. But another way to speed up your rudiments is to practice slow, like 40 beats a minute, focusing on a relaxed technique with consistent sound quality. Then gradually speeding up 1 click at a time until you reach your maximum tempo and gradually slowing down again. After a couple weeks practicing this way every day, you'll notice the maximum tempo is easier to maintain with the relaxed technique and consistent sound quality. So repeat the cycle again while playing a few BPM faster than your previous maximum tempo. Think of it like progressive overload for speeding up a rudiment over time. This playlist can help with that. Select a subdivision, then a BPM using the timestamps and play a rudiment as the video gradually speeds up, holds at your maximum tempo, then slows back down. If you want to break down the mechanics of different rudiments, this playlist can help. There are thousands more free exercises and drumming tips in my channel's home tab. Use the timestamps in the description to jump to a specific BPM or drumming tip.